the Mikrograph used to time the Olympic Games in the 1920s and 1930s to the HEUR stopwatches used to time motorsports in the 1960s, there are few brands more closely associated with the chronograph than TAG Heuer. Recently the brand was able to add a serious watchmaking achievement to bolster their robust resume with the introduction of their first mechanical split-seconds chronograph. For those unfamiliar or who simply want a refresher, a split-seconds chronograph utilizes two chronograph hands and is used to time intermediate events while still measuring total elapsed time. These come in handy when timing races with multiple participants or measuring lap times. Once the user is finished timing a lap, the Rattrapante hand catches up with the chronograph hand and can be reactivated to time the next lap and so on. Initially teased as a unique piece for only Watch 2023, the Monaco split-seconds chronograph is now a production model that debuts in two styles. The first that you'll see in our original photography is the red model with black DLC coated case, and the other is a blue model with an untreated titanium finish. The heart and soul of the TAG Heuer Monaco split-seconds chronograph is the caliber TH81-00 movement, which operates at 5 Hz and has a 65-hour power reserve, 55 hours if the chronograph is activated, with twin-column wheels and vertical clutch. Done in partnership with HEUR, it is the lightest automatic chronograph movement TAG has ever produced, which is not a surprise considering it is completely made of titanium. A movement done in titanium is so rarely seen that there are no examples that come to mind other than from Richard Mille, who, as it happens, also partnered with HEUR on numerous calibers over the years. In fact, the TH81-00 really has no close peers other than the RMAC4 caliber. While it has benefits like lightweight and superior shock resistance, titanium is notoriously difficult to machine due to its softness, which can cause it to bend or flex quite easily. It is also prone to galling, which is when friction causes the titanium to stick to the tool. The tight tolerances required to make a movement out of titanium is frankly a remarkable feat, and one that TAG Heuer and HEUR should pride themselves on. Done in partnership with HEUR, the movement finishing is unsurprisingly elaborate. Most immediately noticeable will be the damier finish, which is a clear nod to the checkered flag used in races and was first debuted in the 2021 only Watch Carbon Monaco. This geometric checkerboard grade finish is all done by hand and takes about 30 hours to complete. Note the wide swath of anglage running down the entire side of the bridge facing the crown wheel, as well as the curved edge surrounding the balance bridge, which show off exceptional skills in polishing titanium. And then there is the skeletonized rotor with either red or blue hand painting, which takes about 4 hours to complete. The split-seconds chronograph measures 41 mm wide and 15.1 mm thick, which makes it just about 2 mm wider and 1 mm thicker than the standard Monaco. Perception of the size really changes when one picks the watch up and puts it on the wrist, as the total weight of the case and strap is just 85 grams. For comparison, the standard Monaco weighs 130 grams, while something like a steel Rolex Daytona on bracelet weighs about 148 grams. While the phrase "pushing the limits" is a bit cliché, it is also a PT. The TAG Heuer Monaco split-seconds chronograph pushes the limits of movement making, materials innovation, and, of course, price, which is expected to be 135,000 Swiss francs and a price with customization options of 165,000 Swiss francs, with availability set to begin this summer. If you like this video, please comment, likes and subscribes.